What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter. We got another FBG Duck update. Remember, this paperwork came out. It was a lot of pages. I believe over 60-some pages, man. So we breaking it down little by little, not to confuse anybody. But they said the young dude, C-Thing, stood over FBG Duck and pumped more shots in him. I said, what the fuck? They say the youngest one stood over Duck and pumped shots in him while he was already down on the ground. We gonna talk about that. Hit the like button. It helped with the algorithms and make this video go to the top so people could get the real news, not the fake news that people putting their opinion on shit, people making up stories that make it trend. This is the official story of what's really going on. I want a lot of people to see it. I think Duck a legend in this shit, so we can dispel the rumors by hitting the like button and making sure a lot of people see this. Let's jump right into it. You know, the Fed's been releasing paperwork every day. They released a big ass, file of paperwork. I've been breaking it down little by little. Now we got more evidence. The Feds are claiming the videotape that they got in O Block. We all know, we heard the Feds got videotape of them running downstairs and shit, going to their cars to go get Duck. According to the paperwork, it shows 5 people chilling in the hallway. I don't think Muwap there, but it shows the other guys chilling. It shows the other 4 chilling in the hallway, not TV. It shows the other 4 chilling in the hallway. Then the camera shows Muwap running up the stairs fast as hell. You know what I'm saying? Running up the stairs, and then everybody else gets to running up the stairs. I guess they get the word of what's going on. The Feds say Muwap came back down the stairs in a different set of clothes. He was dressed in all black with a baseball cap to the back. They said that Los dressed in all black. They say C-Murder dressed in all black. They say C-Thing dressed in all black. They say Kenny Mack kept the same clothes on. Okay, that's what the Feds say. He didn't change his clothes. According to the paperwork, they say C-Thing, the youngest one, not C-Murder, but C-Thing. Actually, when Duck got hit, they were shooting at him. When he got hit, they said C-Thing actually walked up on Duck, stood over him, and blah, 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 pumped more shots into him, the youngest one. Then he got back in the car and rode the fuck on. They also say that the girl who was with Duck actually grabbed Duck's gun and got to shooting back. That might have saved her life. Ain't that crazy? The Feds got some strong information. They know who stood over the body, they know who shot first, they know who was the person standing over the body to be dressed in all black. It's a lot of people cooperating with this. When you look in the paperwork, it say people in O Block cooperating, girlfriends, uncles, cousins, all kind of shit. Teezy. It also says Teezy was jealous of Duck because Duck was smashing his baby mama or something like that. We all broke that news. That news been out. But it also says he walked inside of Milano's with somebody else, okay? He walked in Milano's with somebody else, and he left out of Milano's, and that other person stayed in the store watching Duck. Duck didn't even know, I guess, I thought it was an argument between him and Teezy. I think it was some words back and forth because Mama Duck said it was an argument between those guys, and Duck wanted to go in the back and shit like that. So he left out. They followed Duck. Duck didn't know it. They was watching Duck. They said that Teezy left out of Milano's and went into the Montclair store, okay? But he was so wild and crazy getting on the phone, calling, hey, y'all got D-Thing number? Hey, yo, this nigga up here, bro. Ooh. They said he was acting so weird inside of the Montclair store that the security guard started filming him. Like, what the fuck going on? Dude was acting weird and shit in there. Then next thing you know, a shooting happened. He was right across the street watching that shit. They actually said Teezy went over there and viewed Duck's body while he was on the ground. As crazy as that shit sound. The paperwork actually says that he was so jealous that after Duck died, the girl who Duck was fucking with, I guess, was like his kid's mother. They claimed that, he was real mad and jealous because his kid mother used to have the kid around Duck, and he didn't like that. His child was around Duck, and he didn't like that. The mother says that she don't fuck with Teezy no more. She just got a phone and allowed her child to talk to him on the phone. But according to the paperwork, Teezy sent his baby mama a message of 3 smiley face emojis, like he was happy Duck was dead. Like he got her back. I told you that nigga gonna die, so he messaged her 3 smiley faces. She actually told the police that shit. This ain't like a secret or anything like that. The paperwork actually says that Kenny Mack was calling around bragging about Duck's death and was acting like he was one of the people who killed him or shot him and shit like that. Even though I do think he was there, I'm not sure if he the one got out the car. I think Kenny Mack is one of the only ones who didn't get out the car and shoot. I could be wrong because the paperwork says that he was fronting like he was one of the shooters and shit like that, even though I do think he was there. This shit get deep, you feel me? Then it also alleges a lot of shit, man, that Duck's song Dead Bitches really irritated people, man. Like, that song was very strong, you feel me, when he dropped Dead Bitches, and that people was on his ass. And he knew it, Duck knew what was going on. He was putting pressure on those guys too. This paperwork is crazy. I mean, it talk about all these cooperators, it talk about all these sources, and it speak about a lot of people testifying. It say people gonna testify in this case, okay? Muwop. It says that, Muwop is one of the main killers of O Block. He was a goon. He rose to prominence once Vaughn died. They say the leaders are like Muna Duke, Boss Top, and people like that. But they say Muwop rose to fame big time when he blew up. They said that those O Block chains was $6,000 a piece, and he bought one chain that was a THF chain that was like $8,000. We don't know if that was for Teezy or whatever. But when Teezy dropped Duck low inside of Milano's, when Teezy seen Duck, he called another THF member. Okay, he called another THF member. We don't know who that THF member was, but he called a THF member and let them know Duck up here, and he wanted D-Thing number. The feds say D-Thing called Teezy back. Now, I don't know what that conversation was about, but they said all the other conversations was texts and video calls. They said D-Thing called him on the phone. And a security guy noticed him acting so wild when he went in Montclair. He didn't bat nothing. He just went in there, stood out the door, and looking out the door and shit. He knew something happened. He looking out the door crazy as hell. Then they say he sent the girl who Duck was smashing on 3 smiley face emojis. Basically to let them know, aha, we got him. So this shit deep. They say it was a gang war, street shit going on. More information is coming out as we speak. As crazy as this shit sound, they talking about murder cases and all kind of shit, so subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna keep you updated on this. You gotta hit the like button. I'm gonna make sure I give you the real. I try to leave my opinion to the side on this. I'm gonna do blogs where I give you my opinion, but I wanted to be honest and give you the news that's trending. Teezy look like he locked up on this one, I'm not gonna lie, the more information coming out, it's so many people on this case. The feds got information that you can't get off of camera. The feds got information that you strictly got to get for somebody telling you. Don't get me wrong, they say they got license plate readers that shows, those guys leaving out of O Block, shows those guys getting in cars going towards 400 East, Oak Street or something like that. So, as crazy as that shit sound now, I just wanted to tell y'all that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Y'all got to be careful on them phones. If you committing crimes and doing shit like that, the police gonna ping them towers and get exactly what you said. And I think that's what's going on with this whole case, man. There's so much evidence that the feds got. It feels like this is a closed shut case. But just because the feds said don't mean it's real. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button. I'm gonna keep you updated on this. It's the homie truth.